Jamie Hughes investigates. Dun 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 dun. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Jamie Hughes Show. My name as always is Jamie Hughes and today I'm going to be talking to you about The Walking Dead and their rating slide. This is like a new type of video for me to do, so I'm not really sure how it's going to go, so please bear with me if I start waffling or whatever. I'm new to this and I don't know how it's going to go. So, for those of you who are a fan of The Walking Dead, you will know that at the beginning of the Season 7 premiere, they pulled in huge numbers. They pulled in 17.3 million for their Season 7 premiere, the second highest in their history. And then by the end of the mid-season finale, 10.5 million viewers were watching The Walking Dead. And that's not great because it's the lowest since Season 3. Yeah, and there's obviously a problem there, and it's quite sad and it's quite worrying, and that's what I wanted to address in today's video. But before I get started, I just want to talk about the juxtaposition between the rating slide in America and in the UK. The ratings are slowly going up because the premiere started with 1 million viewers and they've progressed every week. I think Season 5 was pulling in 1.5, 1.6 million. So, yeah, I don't know why that is. Maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe we just like gore a bit more over here in the UK. But yeah, it's nice to see that it's growing in the UK, but obviously it is slipping in America, and that is a problem. It's a problem for the fans. It's a problem for the studios. It's a problem for the producers, and so because it could this mean the beginning of the end for Walking Dead, and that's what I want to kind of address in this video. I want to talk about what I think personally is the problem and where they could address it and where they can hopefully change it and make it better and slowly start to get on the rise again. So let me talk about my first point. Well, my first person who I think is causing problems for The Walking Dead, and that is Negan. I personally, I don't think he is, but I've read a lot of stuff online and people just don't seem to be scared by Negan. They just kind of find him one-dimensional and boring, and I can see where they're coming from. And yeah, it is a problem because Negan is the only villain on the show at this point, and he's not coming across well, whereas the governor was in Season 3 and 4. But here, yeah, obviously Negan's not coming across well. As I said, people find him boring. And he is, as I said, he is the only villain, and he is becoming oversaturated within every group. If you look at all the colonies and the little groups that are in The Walking Dead, every single one of them is controlled by the Saviors. So every episode, even though you're going to a different place, it's still the Saviors that are the threat. And I think that needs to change in the latter half of Season 7. Even if they just create a character for half a series or a few episodes to be juxtaposed and fight with Negan, it's going to create a new story, and that would be great because I think it would bring characters back in. As I said, we kind of got a little bit of a glimpse of that where there was the guy with the boots at the end of the mid-season finale was looking at Alexandria, and we saw him a couple of times in that episode. So hopefully he's like from far and wide and he's found the group, and they might have a bit of a war with Negan. But yeah, it just kind of needs something to like bring a bit of fear back into The Walking Dead. One of the other things that I think, and this is sort of Negan and Glenn intertwined, is the death of Glenn. And I think a lot of people are pissed off by this, and as What Culture put it in one of their videos, a lot of people may have rage quit on The Walking Dead, may have been annoyed by this. And I think that's really petty and sad because you've stuck with this show for 6 seasons, and then just because your favourite characters died, you're going to stop watching the show. It's pretty sad, and if you've done that, you need to get a grip and have a word with yourself, because at the end of the day, really, Glenn wasn't doing nothing until he died. He was kind of just a background character. He didn't really have much of a story going on, so I think his death sort of interjected new life into the show, because you've got the fallout of his death, and it has changed the whole entire course of the show. So I don't see Glenn's death as a bad thing, and it's sad that if that is the reason that the viewership has fell, it's pretty grim and it's pretty sad. You need to get over yourselves, you little bitches. A couple of the other things I wanted to address as well is the fact that The Walking Dead is shown on Netflix and Amazon pretty much after it finishes, especially in the US. Like, it's like a month after it finishes, they start showing it on Netflix. So I think that will kind of have a little bit of an effect on the viewership, because people have wised up to that, and they're like, oh, well, we'll just wait until it comes on Netflix and binge watch it. So this is more of a question for you guys. if you do watch The Walking Dead, how do you watch it? Do you watch it live? Do you watch it on Amazon or Netflix? Let me know down in the comments below, because this is less of a point, more of a question. So yeah, let me know down below how you watch The Walking Dead. And the last point I wanted to make, I've saved this one to last because it is the thing that irks me the most about The Walking Dead, and it's the thing that they do need to change, but they're so far into it now that I don't think they can, and that is the length of the episodes and the length of the seasons. Because since season 3, it's been 16 episodes a season, and especially this season, there have been a lot of extended episodes. We're talking 70 minutes, 90-minute episodes. So you're just sort of throwing a lot of story and a lot of filler into these series. And I think they should take a look at like Game of Thrones books, Amazon originals and Netflix originals. They're 10 episodes and you get such a better story. There's more rich texture to the story. There's more rich texture to the show. And I think even if you took The Walking Dead down to 13 episodes like they did in season 2, that's 3 episodes a season you're cutting out. That's a lot less filler episodes. That's 3 episodes of filler that you could get rid of. Even better, take it down to 10, as I said, like Game of Thrones do and all that. And then you've got 10 action-packed episodes, and every time you watch The Walking Dead, you know something is going to happen. There is going to be a cliffhanger. There is going to be something that is going to drive the story forward every week, and we're not going to get these stagnant and stale episodes, which is what I think is ruining The Walking Dead the most. Wow, I got quite passionate and then. But yeah, that's it. That's all I really wanted to talk about in this episode of the Jamie Hughes Show. Nice little plug there. But yeah, I don't know how to wrap this up now. Thank you for watching if you did enjoy this video. I know it's something different. As I said, I've never done it before, talking like candidly like this about a show. I'm normally reviewing them. So yeah, I'd like to know your thoughts on The Walking Dead. Why do you think that the ratings are slipping so bad? Because it is a bad thing and it needs to be changed. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. As I said, please leave a comment and let me know your thoughts about everything I've talked about in this episode. And always subscribe, or I'll get Negan on you with his baseball bat, Lucille. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the very next episode of the Jamie Hughes Show, which will be, I don't know when. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Drop. Bye.